Hello, I'm Savannah Cassie. Today we're going to be reacting to more My Hero Academia. Let's get on to the reaction.
Rooting for, also from Class 1A, Ochako Uraraka!
Again, Bakugo's gonna decimate her to a grave, right? Like, there's no competition. Like, I have a feeling that she's probably gonna distract him by blasting the ground. But still, this man is a, deranged lunatic from society.
Gravity, right, pink cheeks?
Pink cheeks?
Well, if you're gonna...
I simply love that Bakugo could give less of a shit. He's just handing everyone nicknames. He's like, I don't have time to learn your actual names if you're not worthy of me, so stick with it.
So what was that strategy you came up with that would give Uraraka an advantage against Bakugo?
His suggestion to her was probably make him explode the ground, because that's the only way that she could win, right? Or did you have another plan?
Uraraka is able to touch him. She can use her quirk to make him float.
That's easier said than done, Midoriya. You know this man. You grew up with him. Shouldn't you know that plan will not work?
Strike first!
Giving up isn't an option for me.
Ochako, I know you're fucking fast, but you're gonna get blown in the face if you keep doing that.
Kachan, you always use a big right.
I love how Ochako is remembering what Deku is saying. She's like, oh, I learned a little bit from you from what Deku has told me in the past of what the fighting training simulation was like being.
Can dodge this move?
Oh, I so called it. I so fucking knew that he was gonna blast her in the face. Oh, come on.
Oh, looks like Bakugo's not planning on showing her any mercy.
I'm so surprised that everyone's like, oh my god, he did that to Ochako? Yeah, he tried to murder Midoriya during the exam of yours. What did you think was going to happen? Just because she's a girl, he's gonna go easy on her?
Should have dropped out of the match.
I love Bakugo's attitude. He's like, you are beneath me. You should have just dropped out. I have all the power. There's no way you can defeat me.
There's no way you can beat me!
Oh, is she making him explode the ground? The suggestion I've been saying? Yeah, this is the only way for her to win, right? Like, when people first reacted to My Hero Academia, did they assume her plan? Or did they already figure out, like I am? Like, I could just tell what she's trying to make him do.
Jacket over as a decoy! What incredibly quick thinking!
Or maybe she's like making dust clouds, because that could also be effective. Like, if she made enough dust clouds with debris, she could use both of those to cover her tracks and also hit him a couple times.
Look at that!
Ooh, that does not look good at all. Oh, Chaco's gonna have a fun time trying to take care of him. I love how everyone in the stands on pins and needles when Bakugo is like beating up Ochako. I mean, this is gruesome, but still.
Resting between attacks despite being exploded. The poor girl.
Hey, President Mike, I'm pretty sure you're not supposed to have, like, your favorite characters. Yeah, they're in the fighting arena. What did you expect from them?
Desperate. You idiots. Look close.
Oh, Copy Guy knows what's going up. He's the only smart character in this goddamn anime.
Step in!
Yeah, this is too rough.
This ref does not give a shit. He's like, hey, I know when my students are at my limit. They are not at their limit right now.
Listen, kid, you really want to be a hero? Then stop acting like a bully.
Hey, this is a sports festival. People are gonna get hurt, no matter their gender. So how about you just shut the fuck up?
End this match.
Yeah, you heard the guy!
Wow, no one in this stand actually believes that Chaco could actually beat up Deku. That's how little expectation they actually have.
Say, hey, whoa! What the crap?
Where is the man who started this?
You know what? Gorozawa for sticking up to Ochako. You know what? She deserves much more respect. She's like, he was like, shut up, you sexist little bitch. Like, Bakugo knows what the fuck he's doing. He's not gonna back down, and he knows Ochako's strength, so how about you just shut the fuck up?
Career.
You know what he's talking about?
Well said, Ozawa. By the way, is no one paying attention to the sports festival besides the Copy Guy quirk? He's the only one here that actually has eyes.
So he's making sure he does whatever it takes to keep her at bay and come out on top.
Yeah, like he still sees her as a worthy opponent, no matter like who she is, like no matter who his opponent is, he's gonna give his all to the opponent and himself. Because like honestly, if Bakugo was fighting someone unworthy, like he would just simply just freak the fuck out.
She's not dead yet.
I mean, that's one statement, Bakugo. Are you trying to murder another classmate? Knowing you would actually try to murder her.
Creating weapons for her. And then she kept him focused.
Again, I love the copy guy quote. I know a lot of people find him annoying, but guess what? He's the only one that has fucking eyes. He's the only one that understands what the Gravity Girl is trying to do. By the way, after she does that, she's gonna lose all stamina. Because I know after, like they said, after she uses too much of her gravity, like she just falls down and faints. Yeah, she's gonna lose this match.
A meteor shower! Now you notice.
Hey, she had a plan all along.
By the way, I'm surprised her making this rubble fall didn't kill anyone in the stand. Or unless she's keeping super concentration so it doesn't hurt anyone that's like out in the stands.
Close to him.
You know what? This is a good distraction. And also, I feel like Bakugo is definitely gonna have a plan. Because it said the more he sweats, the more powerful his explosion is. So maybe he'll blast away the rubble and make sort of like an air push thing, sort of like how Midoriya does it with like his finger snapping. Oh, I so called it. Oh, now she's definitely gonna lose. I was kind of rooting for her. Like, I was hoping that she would win if she made a play. But then once I saw the rubble, I was like, oh, maybe not. Maybe she won't have enough stamina. But after this, she is definitely not gonna have enough stamina. That is a lot of destruction and explosion. Oh, Chaco does not look good. I have a feeling she's not going to be able to get up.
Bakugo banks on a huge demonstration of power!
I love everyone's horrific expressions. They're like, holy shit, no way that fucking happened. And Todoroki's over here is like, nice going.
But I wasn't good enough.
Goalie, the tournament's not over unless you get kicked out or passed out or be, you say you want to tap out. You technically haven't lost, so unless you got another backup priority, then keep fighting.
I'll stand, though.
All right, then.
Oh, she is not doing well. She is not doing well at all. She is definitely going to faint. Yep, and there she goes. The Choco has lost.
Do this. I can still fight.
I love that Bakugo's just standing there waiting for her to crawl up to him or stand up or fight. He's like, okay, if you're not down, yeah, I'm not gonna explode you while you're down. Hey, how about you make her tap out?
I appreciate you wanting to help us, Ochako. But as your father, I'd be happy.
Aw, I love that she sees her parents. She's like, I still can't lose. I made a promise to my family that I'll keep fighting until the end.
Daddy.
Aw, poor Choco. Hopefully the medical can heal her up. I was very much rooting for her.
Guess Bakugo's moving on.
You're supposed to be unbiased, you know.
I like that Zawa is definitely glaring daggers at President Mike. First you agreed with the man of saying that Bakugo should level his playing skills just because he's fighting a goal. And secondly, you're doing favorites. We're not supposed to be doing favorites when we're doing a sports competition.
Guess I'll see you in the finals.
I'm so sorry.
I love Deku's frustration in this scene because he's like, oh, Choco's been supporting me. She's been rooting me on. And I haven't done that, so I need to do my best as well.
Here!
Oh, well, I'm up next, so I was gonna hang in the waiting room.
I love how Bakugo completely forgot that this is the break room of where they're supposed to be waiting for the next match to start for the next component. He's like, what are you doing here? He was like, this is the break room?
How you were able to aim a powerful blast at a frail girl like that? I couldn't help but hold back against...
Hey, Kanama, you barely even tried. You were just flirting with the goal. The goals are still your competition, no matter what.
Ah, too bad.
Ochako's definitely putting up an act, right? Like, she's probably, like, upset that she lost, but I have a feeling, like, she's gonna get past it and find out ways to, like, get stronger.
A few scrapes and scratches. Jeez, I didn't realize how powerful that Bakugo was. He wiped the...
Oh, so my theory about her acting like she's okay, because why would they say that she's frustrated? Is it because it was, like, written in Japanese? Did we really need that spelled out? We could tell by emotions that she was frustrated.
Advance to the second round! Let's go!
An arm match? Is this the best way for these two people? Why do you not make them just fight them again? And it seems like Kirishima won.
Oh, damn my metal deficiency! Should have eaten more iron this.
By the way, does this hurt the guy's quirk? Because, like, Kirishima probably broke his, like, metal, like, arm thing, or cracked it or something. So does that hurt to know, or could he just, like, repair it?
Now we've got a full roster for the next round of the tournament! Let's get the...
You know what? I love these two friendship. Like, these two definitely deserve to be friends, and I hopefully maybe at the end of the anime, maybe they'll be, like, in the same hero, like, company or something, or still, like, be allies, because that would be cool to see in the future.
Sorry for not...
Oh, she's calling her parents. She sounds so devastated. But knowing, like, how she talks about her parents, I feel like her parents would definitely be like, hey, it's just, like, one competition. You still have, like, 2 more years left in your life to be, like, at the very top.
Did too much at the end. I didn't have a backup plan for what I'd do if that big move did...
I like how Chaco's like, yeah, I did mess up. Because really, I had no plan. Like, even... after, like, that big explosion, like, I was technically just a sitting duck. Like, I used, like, too much of my energy for that move.
I know I don't have the best understanding of how all this works, but there's always next year, right?
I love Ochako's supporting family, especially her dad. He was like, hey, you can keep up. You can grow stronger. Like, it's just 1 year that you failed. And you got really far ahead, even though you didn't get first place. Like, you can just keep trying. Such a wholesome moment. Honestly, I love this moment. Oh, hey, Endeavor, what are you doing walking around the halls? Are you stalking people, or were you just walking around the halls? I feel like you were trying to stalk Midoriya, or try to stop him, or something.
Impressive to create so much wind pressure just by flicking your fingers. It reminds...
Oh no, is Endeavor gonna figure it out as well, or feel like... he's gonna go on the Todoroki conspiracy train theory of him being All Might's secret love child, or figure out somehow, like, maybe they trained together. But honestly, I don't think All Might Endeavor would be mad if All Might trained him. Maybe he would ask him why he didn't go through the recommendation fork if he was his successor.
Oh, he probably would have mentioned it. He's one person I can't let find out about All Might's secret.
Hey, Endeavor's probably not that smart, so he's probably not gonna figure it out unless you accidentally tell him.
Don't disgrace yourself or him by holding back.
Endeavor, shut up. Go away. Like, firstly, yes, Todoroki is your son, but he's not your puppet. Like, you have no control over him, and you have no control over Midoriya. I feel like they will both try to achieve what they want, just not your way.
Todoroki. He may be your son, but he isn't you.
I love this conversation between Endeavor and Midoriya. Midoriya is like snapping that. Endeavor being like, he may be your son, but he's not your tool. He's allowed to live his life and do whatever the hell he wants. Like, I'm gonna do my best, and he's gonna do his best. Just do it in our own way.
It's my Shoto's duty to surpass All Might as the number one.
These two fighting is gonna be one crazy thing coming, right? Cause one person is just gonna use ice powers unless Midoriya decides to be an idiot and coaches him to use his fire powers. And I have no clue how Midoriya is gonna win, because he has only so many bones in his feet to break.
I already did. This is from something else.
Oh, of course.
I love Ida's like, what the fuck happened to you? Please go to recovery goal. There's something wrong with your face. And she's like, oh, I'm fine, just being cried at. And Ida's like, I don't think your face should look like that after you've been crying. Something's really still wrong with you.
So here we are. and only one of us can win.
This is a match I so like. I feel like I definitely know who's gonna win. I feel like it's definitely gonna be like Todoroki that's gonna win. Because again, Midoriya only has so many bones and only so much planning, so yeah.
These two could prove to be formidable obstacles to you one day.
Oh, I completely forgot that Shigaraki is still watching this. I completely forgot this is broadcasted. By the way, is this a good idea to broadcast this through the entire world so everyone can see, especially villains?
Oh, right. Those two students.
Hey, it's those two. I can't wait for the people that say Midoriya scolded him for being reckless realize what the hell his quirk is and to see how powerful his quirk is. Okay, before we start the next episode reaction, I must quickly tell you, hey, if you enjoy my videos, smash the like button, subscribe to my channel, turn your notifications so you know the next time I post, and please leave a comment. Let's get on to the show. Todoroki's backstory is so fucked up and so sad, and surprisingly, no one knows about it besides Midoriya because he needed someone to rant about. I like how everyone is like anticipating for the showdown to like even begin. Like they know something wild is gonna happen when they see these two actually battling each other.
He'll start with an ice attack.
That's the only attack he has. Didn't you hear his entire declaration that he's not gonna use his father's fire side?
I can't allow him to use that power of his too much.
But which of these...
I love Todoroki saying he's like, I must freeze Midoriya before he uses that like dang quirk of his. Cause honestly, like wind pressure could easily like break the ice. Jesus, kid, cool down your ability. You're trying to like just be Todoroki in the fight, not planning to kill him. I love that Todoroki is kind of using his ice as a barrier so he doesn't fly out of the ring.
Counter me.
Wow! Midoriya managed...
Of course he did, Todoroki. That's what all Midoriya is for, is breaking his bones. He's been doing that multiple times, so did you forget about that?
Brayton fired off a shot at 100%. It's true that this was likely.
You know what? I was kind of just joking about Midoriya trying to murder Todoroki, but guessing he does not care. He's just using 100%. Hey, when does 100% could actually kill Todoroki? Maybe put your cap back on.
Countered again!
This has to hurt this kid. How is he not in pain? Like each bone he's breaking, there's also blood splattering out of his fingers.
So fast that it's hard to collect data on him. So, during this...
I love that Midoriya is admitting, like, yeah, I know nothing about Todoroki's strengths and weaknesses. Like, he's that good and that unpredictable. Like, I could not, like, tally him up in my notebook.
Plans to keep from being blown out of bounds by my smashes. Which means...
Yeah, I should have predicted that. It wasn't that hard to predict.
I can figure this out. Come on, find a weak spot.
I love how he's trying to like figure out how to beat Todoroki while he's in the ring. I know you couldn't predict that much about him, but you should have predicted a little bit about him.
Go next.
I'll kill you.
Yeah, sure. In your dream.
I love that Kirishima is like hyped to beat Bakugo or like go head to head against Bakugo. Bakugo's going to murder you.
Overuse your muscles, you risk tearing them apart. If you sprint too much, you run out of breath.
I love how Bakugo's giving them lessons. Like, no, you idiots, if you use too much of your, like, muscles, like, you could easily, like, tear them apart. You have to, like, limit your explosions or your power, which I'm guessing also happens to Todoroki. Like, I like how there is a limit to quirks based on your, like, body. Does this mean he's scared of Midoriya, since he definitely knows this, like, setback?
Less than my body usually allows me to. Quirks are physical ability.
Oh, that's right. He said it collects sweat, and his body can't really, like, collect sweat. Like, that's a good thing to put in your support gear.
An endurance match, but I'll end this quickly.
I love how Todoroki's like, I'm just gonna keep blasting you out of the arena until you get blasted out, or you have no more fingers to spare.
It's all the fingers on my right hand! Todoroki Winston Midoriya!
This kid really needs to learn how to fight without his quirk. Hey, teach him some hand-to-hand combat with just being quirkless. Maybe that will help him in the ring a little bit. I love how Todoroki was shocked that he was able to like fly past that or like jump really far back away from his blast. I love for some reason that the animation just turned red. Why did it turn red?
You're trying to keep me away. Smart.
I love everything that happened in this scene. Like, Deku's like, oh, I won. And he's like, nope, I created a large ice walls to catch me on. You haven't defeated me that easily.
He's furious I'm not using his power.
Hey Todoroki, remember, you're in a competition. You're not supposed to be worried about your dad. You're supposed to be worried about your opponent. See, even Midoriya is getting sick of you complaining about your father. Just like, shut up and fight. We're all here to fight, except for you.
Your broken finger? Why are you going this far?
Oh, he used one of his already broken fingers. Oh, that's gonna be a painful to set back.
You can win with half your strength! Look at me, Todoroki!
Midoriya, don't help your enemy. I know you want him to be your friend, but this is not the way.
You want my fire? What, did my monster of a dad bribe you or something?
I love that Todoroki can't, like, understand friendship. He is like, the only reason why you want my fire side is because my dad bribed you of it.
Maybe his quirk is like a magic meter in a video game. If that's true, he could be running on empty.
Oh, so he can use only so much of his ice. By the way, is he getting hypothermia? Because, like, it seems like there's more ice covering him, and his, like, ice breath seems to be coming out a lot more.
Come on, I've got this! A silent punch!
Oh, that's what I was talking about. Just a good solid punch. Yeah, he is getting so much slower because the ice, he's using too much of his ice powers. By the way, isn't this going a little bit too far? Where are the judges during the entire thing? Maybe it's not far enough.
He knows that Recovery Girl will heal his wounds after the match, so he's being reckless and hurting himself.
Oh, never mind. They're discussing when to stop this attack. How about you stop it now and discuss which one has less injuries, which is Todoroki.
And don't give me the excuse that you don't have control over your...
I like how Zara finally clicks in and realizes, hey, Midoriya is trying and learning from strategy.
Recklessly. He's just doing everything he can to win the match within his current skill.
I love how Todoroki isn't able to get a single punch on him. Yeah, he has really no physical, like, punching skills or, like, combat skills without a quirk. Because honestly, Midoriya is barely hanging on to actually fighting. A good solid whack to the head could definitely knock him out. Ooh, that's definitely gotta hurt. Oh, Midoriya is such a savage. And I like, even though, like, Todoroki's weakened, like, he's able to get his ice quirk up like a wall like that.
Might, or even a small-time villain.
Please stop pushing him. He's only 5 years.
Hey, Endeavor, I know you want your son to be the #1 and pass All Might, but this is not the way to do it. Like, at all. Aw, poor Shoto's being dragged off to training while his siblings are, like, allowed to play. By the way, do we ever see his siblings during this anime? I feel like it. Especially seeing that we're seeing flashbacks of, like, what's going on with the Todoroki household.
His left side sometimes looks unbearable to me. All I can see is his paw.
I mean, that's one hell of a conversation. Lady, maybe quiet it down. Luckily, it was your child that walked in, not your husband. Is that wrong to say? And here comes the day of Todoroki getting butt. Oh, this kid definitely needs a break or vacation from life. Honestly, he deserved the world.
That was your fault.
You know what? I fear Shoto. I would hate this man for the rest of my life if he did that to me or, like, my siblings. Honestly, your entire family is just crazy and mentally scarred.
Yes, that's right.
Hey Shoto, nice to see you awake and finally out of your PTSD flashbacks. You got any good ones?
Regardless of your history, you decide how you use it. That's what.
At least he has one good flashback and is watching all my videos saying that even if you get your parents' quirk, it's sort of like your own quirk and do whatever you want with it. Ah, there's fire. You are so fucked now, Deku. I have no clue what your plan is. You're completely outmatched.
Don't tell me you were trying to save young Todoroki this whole time.
I love even All Mights over here. Like, Midoriya, what do you do? Are you trying to help your competition? I love Midoriya no matter what. He's just so happy to see that Todoroki is using his fire side. Endeavor, what the fuck? What the fuck, Endeavor?
You will live up to the reason I created you!
I'm surprised no one calls CBS after what Endeavor said. He's walking up, calling it a prodigy, a masterful plan, and this is why I created you. Like, no one calls CBS after learning all this stuff or hearing any of this. They're like, oh, that's just the way he talks. Nothing concerning here. No red flags.
Endeavor suddenly shouts words of encouragement? What a...
Yep, nothing suspicious here. Even President Mike is just like, oh, he must just be a doting father, even though he's saying weird stuff. I'm guessing that's just Endeavor. Holy shit, they're going, both of them going 100%. Where the fuck are the teachers? The teachers said they were gonna stop this fight. They have not decided to stop this fight at all. One of these gonna die.
Gotta try and get close.
Yeah, it looks like Todoroki is back in the energy field. I don't think it's like energy. I think he just got hypothermia and was getting simply too cold and too weak to use his power. And now he's warmed up, he's able to use his ice again. Yeah, you guys were simply way too late. What the hell were you guys doing? You guys were just talking in the sidelight. You guys had perfectly optimal time to stop this. Now you guys have definitely destroyed half of the stadium and a lot of people.
This is crazy!
What's happening down there?
Yeah, both of these boys were going 100%. You should have started this a long time ago. That's one humongous explosion.
But these two are amazing.
What happened just now?
I love everyone's like, what the fuck happened? I can't believe that actually happened. What went wrong?
It had been thoroughly cooled down and then rapidly expanded when heated up.
Wait, that's...
Oh, so that's what happened. Oh, that's cool. So technically this is all Todoroki's doing. Nothing about this had anything to do with Midoriya.
Todoroki wins!
And Shoto won that round. That was really good 2 episodes. And if you like my reaction, hey, smash the like button, subscribe my channel, turn on the notifications so you know the next time it goes. And please, leave a goddamn comment and have a goddamn good day.